game, unfortunately, as you, I hope, saw. I was down in North Carolina, South Carolina, somewhere between the two, all weekend, starting on Thursday, hanging out with Ben Ingram, going to a good friend's wedding. And when I got home, my DVR had filled up, and alas, no Friday Jeopardy, but I checked, and there was nothing of real note in the wagering. Lani had it locked up there, as she does here. She's got 18-8, Norm 6,800. She scared me a little bit on that last daily double. I thought she was going to go bigger, which wouldn't have made sense at all. She could have wagered up to, I guess, 31.99 to keep the lock, but I was a little surprised she just didn't go for 5 based on the previous few clues. But good job by Norm to go hunting for that daily double toward the end. I don't have to do any work here again, although Susan should go for at least 401, and Norm should either go for 200 or 6,400. I guess there are some mind games in the middle there, but I'm not too concerned. I'm going to probably fast forward through this because I don't have too much to say. I was surprised that the judges accepted The Little Princess for Our Little Princess, because that's not an article. Usually if you leave off the article or add an article, it doesn't matter, or change an article. If it was A Little Princess, maybe I misheard. But Our is a possessive. It is definitely part of the title. Also, not really good form by Alex to ask Norm about tax breaks. Tell us something about you, Norm. This is your possibly one chance to be on national television, and we don't want to hear you. Not that it's his fault, but we don't want to hear something that's not related to his personal life. I mean, I think Alex might have just been fishing for election year bait. The Isabel Perón clue, always a fun one. That was in Learned League a few seasons ago, and Ava had died previously, so that's not the right one. Oh, God, I can't believe no one remembered Joe Theismann. And you see that once. I do not recommend you watch that, because it is, when that clue came up and I read it, I was like, oh, that's bad. And the last thing I want to comment on is I said, instead of Pyramid Solitaire, I called it Touch Tomb, which is what it was on my first computer, a Packard Bell, back in 1994, which ran DOS 3. Very exciting. Okay, we're fast forwarding now.
Starting the week, we deal with animals in our final, and here is the clue, players. In Greek myth, she was a half-serpent and mother of the Sphinx. In zoology, it's a weird mammal that lays eggs. 30 seconds. Good luck.
That's not platypus. And I'm starting to slip on my Greek mythology, I guess. That's something I studied pretty intently a few months ago.
There are only 2 egg-laying mammals.
I went for the wrong thing.
Susan, we come to you first. You were in 3rd place at 6,600. You said, what is an echidna? That's the right response.
That's what I was thinking, but I didn't.
$6,599. You move into 2nd place with $13,199. Norm, over to you now. We're looking for an echidna, and we find a medusa instead. You will lose money. 6,600. You drop to 200. Now we come to Lani. She could not be caught. She's our champ. She had 18,800. She picked the wrong egg-laying mammal, and so it will cost her nothing. She winds up with 18,800 today.
Oh, she likes the 0 wagers on Final Jeopardy. I saw she did that on Friday with an impressive soul get. That was surprising in some ways, because it was something with Switzerland, something with the Vatican. So, and I wrote down, what is a monotreme? I wasn't sure if an echidna did lay eggs. I thought it was, but then I remember I was watching Only Connect the other night, and I thought I saw it on some sort of anteater question, which I must be confusing it with something else. It's early. It's only 9:30 here, so maybe I need some coffee. Actually, I do need some coffee, and I'll go do that right now and watch Tuesday's game next. I'm wearing a hat because it's really cold outside. It's below 40 degrees, which I love. And when I went running this morning, I had gloves and hat and long shirt and long pants, which training in the winter, I love it, except when it's icy, then I go on the treadmill. But that's the only time I go on the treadmill, generally, unless it's to watch Jeopardy. Maybe soon. All right, we'll leave it there, and we'll see you very soon, I suppose, right here on the Final Wager.